Some people are meant to be in bigger bodies. Some people are meant to be in smaller bodies. So it's not about forcing ourselves into a body that's not right for us. It's about embracing our bodies and taking care of our bodies in the best way possible. When we approach it from that place, that is how we create sustainability. Living a healthy, balanced life is no small feat, especially when you're a mom. With meals to cook, laundry to load, work to do, and humans to raise, it can be easy to feel like we're in an on-again, off-again relationship with healthy living. But it doesn't have to feel this way. I believe living a healthy life has become way too complicated. What we need isn't a new plan or program telling us what to eat or how to live. We need simple, uncomplicated routines and information that's going to help us live our best, most beautiful life without rules and restrictions. Join me, Kristin Dovbniak, holistic health coach, certified intuitive eating counselor, and mama of two, for weekly conversations on what it means to live a healthy, balanced life, uncomplicate eating, and simplify in every area of mom life. Hey friend, welcome back to the Healthy Balanced Mama podcast. I'm Kristin Dovbniak, holistic health coach, certified intuitive eating counselor, and your host. And today's episode is going to be a follow-up on last week's episode, talking all about weight loss, health goals, and intuitive eating. So I talked about a topic that has come up again and again in working with clients and in the Healthy Balanced Mama community, and that is health goals and weight loss as they relate to intuitive eating. So I talked about how weight loss and health goals are separate and how shifting our goals might lead to weight loss. But what's important is what our actual goals are and working towards those. So today I want to follow up with a little bit more about how to know if weight loss is right for you and your body and how to create sustainable weight loss. So to recap what I talked about last week, if you didn't already listen to it, you can always head back and listen to it. You don't have to listen to it before because I'm going to recap it now, but I do recommend you listen to it. I want you to know that your goal to lose weight is welcome here. But even if you have a desire to lose weight, the most important shift that you can make is your mindset. It's focusing not on the number, but on the outcome of what you actually want out of losing weight. Because let's be real, losing 10 pounds, it won't change your life. You know that. You've probably done it before if you've been in this cycle of on-again, off-again dieting. You might have to go out and buy new jeans. But if nothing else happened, if all you had to do was go out and buy a new pair of jeans, would it be worth it to lose weight? If you said yes, there has to be something else there underneath it. It's gotta be beyond new jeans. So this is what I wanted you to ask yourself. And I hope that if you listened to last episode, you took a little bit of time to ask yourself this important question. What do you really want? What do you really want to feel? Who do you want to be out of losing weight? What is behind that weight loss goal? Do you want to feel confident in your clothes? Do you want the feeling of accomplishment from losing that weight that you desire? Do you want improved health outcomes? Do you want more energy, healthier eating habits? Do you want to run a 5K, hike a mountain, just wear jeans again? Though I don't know who wants to wear jeans these days. I've been all about the leggings in 2020. Do you want to live a long time? What do you really want, and what do you think that weight loss is going to bring you? These are your goals, not the number. Your answers to that question, those are your actual goals. You can still desire that weight loss, but focusing on the actual goal of what you want from weight loss and allowing the goal to be neutral instead of number focused is essential. This is how you create sustainable long-term change in your life, weight loss or not. Because here's where I want you to be. I want you to be in a place where the weight doesn't matter so much as the result. That is how you create a sustainably healthy life, weight aside. You might very well lose weight in the process of creating healthy habits, but the key here is that your focus shifts from focusing on the scale, focusing on the number or the size on your jeans, to what you actually want out of life and who you want to be now and who you want to be when you're 80, how you want to show up in the world. Because if you think weight loss in and of itself is going to give you all of these things, you are sorely mistaken, my friend, because weight loss can be a side effect of creating healthy habits in our life, but it is not the healthy habit in and of itself. So the feedback that I got from when I first started speaking about this idea of looking at the outcome of weight loss outside of numbers is, okay, so if I do lose weight, how do I make it sustainable? Well, friend, if you lost weight based on habit change, not based on force, based on self-care, and creating a healthy relationship with food and your body so that you are pursuing balanced eating and balanced living, not self-control, forcing yourself into a size that isn't right for you, but you have changed your habits and you have pursued a healthy, balanced life, then it's going to be sustainable, at least in a range, because we're not meant to be the same size forever. It's very normal that our weight changes over time. But there is a range that's right for us. And when we can let go of the specific number and allow our bodies to fall into the range that is right for us, knowing that health is available at many, many different sizes, we all have our own set point range. And some people are meant to be in bigger bodies. Some people are meant to be in smaller bodies. So it's not about forcing ourselves into a body that's not right for us. It's about embracing our bodies and taking care of our bodies in the best way possible. When we approach it from that place, that is how we create sustainability. Hey mama, I don't know about you, but during the holiday season, or approximately from October 31st through December 31st, my mealtime routine gets totally off. We've got events and just things out of the ordinary, even this year that looks way different than years past. It just seems to feel a bit off with the holidays. I'm not planning as I normally do. I'm typically not prepping as much as I normally do, and I'm just feeling kind of off. So I always start the new year wanting to get back on track with my meal planning and with my budget, especially after all of the Christmas spending. So I really want to make sure that I have the tools on hand to make sure meal planning is easy for me as I come into the new year, because I want one less thing to think about. I've got big goals for 2021 and I'm hoping it doesn't look a single thing like 2020. So I really want to make sure that we are getting our family back on track in a way that feels really relaxed. And one of the ways I do that is with my Healthy Mama Meal Planner. This is the third edition of my Healthy Mama Meal Planner we just released. And for those of you who don't know what it is, it's the ultimate tool for simplifying healthy living by planning ahead to create nourishing meals for your family in a way that is flexible. In print or digital versions, it is 200 pages of planner bliss for those of you who are as planner obsessed as I am, or 200 pages of ease when you're looking to simplify and streamline your family's meals. As a former personal chef, holistic health coach, and mama of two, I know what it means to need to get dinner on the table fast, and planning ahead will help you get there. Head to healthymamakris.com/meal planner to grab your copy for 25% off through the end of the year. That's healthymamakris.com/meal planner. That's why I've stayed the same size for multiple years now after yo-yoing for a decade. It's because I know what is right for my body now, and that's my desire for you, is that you find what's right for your body and what feels good for your life as well. So let's talk about 3 specific ways to achieve sustainable weight loss. Number 1, it needs to be right for your body. That is not up to you, my friend. You can strive and strive to lose weight until the cows come home, but if you are striving to be below your body's set point range, your body will fight back. It'll fight back with hunger, with cravings, and this is one of the reasons the restrict and binge cycle happens, because we're fighting against our body. Your body will shift according to the way you treat her, if she's meant to. So this is why letting go of the number and reframing your goals to allow your body to come to the place that's right for her is key. It could still be weight loss if you believe this is something your body needs, but let's let go of any unrealistic expectations and let your body be the guide. Body acceptance is an important key to long-term balanced eating because if we're solely focused on changing our body, that's a goal that's easily met and discarded, and that's what keeps us in the diet cycle, this on-again, off-again relationship with food. We are on a diet, we lose the weight, then we're off the diet, and then we gain the weight, and we go back and forth and back and forth. Wanting to be off of that cycle doesn't mean you will automatically gain weight. And it also doesn't mean that you can't have a desire for your body to change. It means that the desire for your body to change isn't your highest desire because you are worth so much more than that. So I want you to name your highest desires and work towards those. Work towards your highest desires. I want you to allow your body to be the guide in this process. Recognizing that we are all meant to be different sizes. So your goal isn't a number, but it is your ideal size that is easy to maintain without effort. Number 2, if it's right for your body to lose weight, and if your mindset is in the right place, a neutral goal, then it's time to shift your efforts to intentional self-care. Not self-control, self-care. This means a few things. Number 1, first and foremost, getting rid of food rules and feeling the need to cut out food groups in order to lose weight. Remember that the universal truth of weight loss that no one wants to hear is that whatever you do to lose, you need to sustain to maintain. This doesn't mean convincing yourself that a strict diet is a lifestyle change. It's not. If you feel like you need a break from your diet, then it's not sustainable. If you are under eating, it's also not sustainable. Most of us have heard of the Biggest Loser study, where Biggest Losers 6 years after the contest, where they lost an extreme amount of weight in an extreme amount of time in an extreme way, ended up gaining most of the weight, if not all of it or more, than they lost back. But their metabolic rate was lower. So they completely destroyed their metabolism. They were still working out just as much, and they were eating less, and they still weighed more 6 years post-competition. That is what dieting does to our body. Strict diets are not lifestyle changes. Lifestyle changes are habits that are right for your unique body and your unique life. So that brings me to my second point, okay? This also means tuning into your body's needs. And that means intentionally connecting with your body instead of trying to control her. This means eating enough. Like I just mentioned, destroying your metabolism is no way to sustainable weight loss. It's learning how to tune into your hunger and your fullness and to find what foods are satisfying for you, not what the latest meal planner influencer tells you that you should enjoy, but finding the foods that are satisfying to you. This means foods that are fun foods as well as foods that are nutrient-dense foods. Because if you want to live a healthy life, the reality is you want to be eating mostly nutrient-dense foods, and the other foods you also eat without guilt. But it's about finding the foods that are satisfying to you in every category. Intuitive eating is not just a free-for-all to eat cake and ice cream and pizza all day, every day. I can pretty much guarantee that if you do that after a while, you're not going to feel good and your body's going to ask for something different. So getting rid of those food rules is number 1. Tuning into your body's needs is the second way that you can really, truly care for your body. And the third way is making sure that you are caring for your body in other ways outside of just food and movement. I mentioned this in the last episode. This is so key, friend. You need to treat your body like the queen she is, like you love her because she is the only body you will ever get. If you are trying to lose weight out of body hate, it is not going to last. If you are not satisfied with whatever result happens from creating healthy habits, you will never be satisfied. If you approach this as caring for your body the best you can tackle things like stress and emotional eating from a place of caring for yourself well. And this is going to help your weight fall into place more than any diet ever will. And lastly, number 3, you need to focus on the habits that will help you to achieve the true goals you listed when you asked yourself what you really want out of weight loss. If you want healthier eating habits, losing weight isn't going to give them to you. Weighing less doesn't mean you all of a sudden have a desire to snack on celery. I don't even like celery, and I don't snack on it unless my daughter makes me ants on a log. How can you then slowly and incrementally create healthier habits out of a place of positivity and caring for your body? Lasting health and weight loss, if it's right for your body, comes from intentional habit change, not intentional dieting. Weight loss may be a side effect of creating healthy habits, but it is not the healthy habit. So to recap, friends, if you want to create sustainable weight loss, it number one needs to be right for your body, which is not up to you, it's up to your body. So accepting your body and accepting the outcome that comes from focusing on creating healthy habits is key. Then, if it is right for your body to lose weight, and if your mindset is in the right place, a place of it being a neutral goal, then shifting your efforts towards a place of intentional self-care instead of self-control is going to help you to move towards a weight that's healthy for your body. And then number 3, focusing on the actual habits that will help you to achieve the true goals you listed when you asked yourself what you really want. What do you really want out of weight loss? How do you want to feel? Who do you want to be? And focusing on those habits. This is how to create sustainable weight loss if it's right for your body. Not dieting, not trying to control your body or force your body into a size that's not right for her, but accepting your body wherever she ends up, allowing her to fall into the place that is right for her by caring for her and creating healthy habits instead of trying to control her or diet for the rest of your life, because that is no life. That is no life to live. So I hope this was helpful, friends. I don't want to skirt over this topic because I think desiring weight loss has kept a lot of women trapped in the diet cycle. So I appreciate you being here and listening to this and holding the space for my thoughts and opinions on this. And hopefully this has really created some space for you to reconsider your approach to weight loss and healthy changes as well. So I would love to hear your feedback on this, your thoughts, your fears, and what feels really good for you when you are considering the life that you actually want to live and why you might actually want to lose some weight outside of just buying a new pair of jeans. So connect with me over on Instagram. I'm at Healthy Mama Chris. I hang out in my stories quite a bit. I do live videos a couple times a week. I would love to connect with you. I respond to each and every one of my messages over there on Instagram. I love when I hear feedback from you guys, when you tell me you loved the podcast, when you give me suggestions for new podcast episodes, if you ask me questions, whether it is where did you get that thing you used in the kitchen, or how do I work on stopping binge eating. I'm happy to answer your questions and help you create a healthier, happier relationship with food and more simplified routines to create a truly healthy, balanced life. Thank you so much for being here and spending part of your day with me today, friend. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Healthy Balanced Mama podcast. If you loved it, would you take a screenshot and share it with a friend over on Instagram and tag me in it? It helps me so much to know what you love and are taking away from each episode. If you really loved it, would you hop over to iTunes and give me a star rating and review? Every rating and review helps this podcast be seen and heard by more women who need to hear the message of balance and wellness without deprivation. It's the best free gift you could give me. And as a reminder, the information and opinions on this podcast are meant for education and inspiration only and are not to be taken as medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Please consult with a trusted practitioner before making any changes. Have a beautiful day, friend, and I'll see you in the next episode.